got a great butterfly lesson planned for us today. We're going to use symmetry to make our butterfly. This is a neat trick I like to use to draw. You'll need paper, pencil, crayon or oil pastel, and watercolor paints if you have them. If you don't have watercolor paints, you can use markers or crayons. I hope you like it. Miss you and see you soon. Alright guys, the first thing we're going to do with our paper is we're going to fold it in half. So fold it in half like a hamburger. Open it up. We're only going to draw on half of our paper today because we have a special trick to transfer the drawing to the other side of the paper. We're using this line of symmetry to make our drawing the same on both sides. I'm going to start by using a black crayon so that you can see what I'm drawing on the paper. You can start with a pencil and then trace it later with the crayon. We're going to start along this line right here with half of a circle. Next, I'm going to draw half of the butterfly's body. The body comes out like a backward C and then goes down into a long half of a letter U. Next, we're going to draw 3 lines to start the wings. Starting from the head, the middle of that circle, draw a straight line up. Try to go to almost the corner of your paper. Whatever size your paper is, make this line as big as you can make it. From the middle of the body bump out, you're going to draw a straight line over. And I just broke my crayon. And from the bottom of the body, before it extends into this long tail-like structure, another line down. So it looks almost like a W. Now we're going to connect this top line to the middle line. I'm going to round it off at the side and just bring that line straight down. There's a little bit of a curve to it, but whatever this line makes for you is okay. I made mine go in just a little bit, so it depends on where you ended this line. If you're drawing with a pencil, remember you can always erase if this goes too far. Next, I'm going to draw from the middle line to the bottom line. This is going to be a curved line, like a backwards letter C. Goes down to the bottom. Next, I'm going to draw the antenna. I draw it kind of curved out like that. The really beautiful part of a monarch butterfly's wings are the patterns that are in the wing. So I'm going to draw some shapes. These are basically letter U's on their side. I'm going to start at the body and make this letter U. From there, I'm going to make several more letter U's. Just filling in the space of the wing. Your paper can be different than mine. And I'm going to do the same thing for this bottom wing. Really long letter U. You can draw little circles. The smaller they get, the harder they'll be to trace. So don't make them too small. You might even consider just adding these on with your crayon in the next step if you're drawing with pencil right now. Okay, now we've got half of our butterfly. To make our butterfly symmetrical, we're going to do a neat little technique to transfer this. Close your paper along the fold that you made and get yourself a spoon. Using the spoon, press hard on your paper and rub over your full drawing. This works best if you have an oil pastel, but crayons will work too, even pencil. Be careful when you get to the edges of your paper that you don't wrinkle your paper. Drive slow. When you open your paper, you should see a drawing on the other side. Ta-da! Now you can trace this part of the painting with your crayon. Now that the butterfly is complete, we can paint it. If you don't have paint, you can use markers, crayons, or whatever you've got. Remember that there's that marker trick where you can color with marker and then go over it with a wet paintbrush to make it look like paint.